So this is the final video on our 3-part series on emotional eating, and today we're going to give you the tools that you can utilize to either reduce or stop emotional eating for the rest of your life. Now before we go on, I just want you to understand one thing, and that is to say 99% of females struggle to eradicate emotional eating out of their life for the rest of their life. So if you do emotionally eat, even after seeing this, don't beat yourself up about it. It's normal for you to do. If you do find this, come back to the videos, redo the tasks, and then re-evaluate where you're at. Okay. So over this mini series, I wanted you to understand what you're doing, to understand why you're doing it, and today the outcome that you're looking for through this, right? So your cravings will only get worse unless you replace them. It is not the craving you're looking for, it's the outcome. So if you do not replace this middle part, this craving, you're not going to get the outcome that you're desiring. So you want to get there, and the quickest way to do that is to have the thing that you know works for that. We need to find a replacement for this. You see all the time, well I see all the time over social media, these coaches or these PTs or whatever that are like, oh well, you're not motivated, you don't have the willpower, etc. It's not that, it's because you've not found that middle replacement. And every female emotionally eats, so you need to find this replacement. Okay, that's what we're going to go over today. So if anybody tells you it's your mindset or your willpower or whatever, tell them to do one. Okay, right? So we need to understand what the triggers are, and we need to find replacements for this. And this is where your task from yesterday comes into use. Okay, so I've gone through some broad, like, emotional eating reasons and some basic things that you can replace them with. It's down to you to find your own. Each person's individual. Okay, so for example, if you're depressed or lonely, call someone. If you're still in lockdown, okay, then video call them. Maybe if you're lucky enough to be out of lockdown and watching this, go around and visit someone, organise seeing someone, something like that. Okay, remember, you're not looking for the chocolate or the crisp, you're looking to not be lonely, right? If you're feeling anxious, right, expand that nervous energy you've got. So you can either put your favourite tunes on and start dancing around, or go for a walk if you're in public, or squeeze a stress ball, and release that energy that's pent up inside of you. If you're exhausted and tired, rest, relax. Don't stay up all night, get an early night, okay, warm blanket, meditate, take a hot bath, get some candles out. If you're in a public situation and you can't do that, then maybe eat some fruit, and then or have a black coffee, not too much because it can increase the stress hormones, so 1 to 2 of these a day, but just a black coffee as well. But mainly eat fruit because you'll get natural energy from that fruit. If you're bored, do an activity, read a good book. Don't watch mindless TV, because that's what's going to get you to eat, okay? Because that's, again, going to lead more boredom. So these TV programs where you don't have to pay attention and you can just switch off, that's going to make you emotionally eat. You've probably done it in the past where you've just grabbed at food while watching a film that doesn't take a lot of attention, or a soap or some type of series, okay? But most importantly, the biggest thing you can do is when you see the trigger coming on, give yourself 5 minutes and just check in with yourself. So for example, if you're craving that chocolate, or you're craving that wine, or you're craving them crisps, say, do you know what, I will have that in 5 minutes. Set yourself a timer and just check in with yourself. Just think to yourself, how am I feeling now? What was the reason that I'm wanting these crisps? What am I looking to get from them? What am I looking to get from the chocolate? And then once you check in with yourself, you'll understand sort of where you're at, and then you'll have your list of your replacements that you can go to get that feeling from it. And that's most important, is just take time back and check in with yourself. Remember, if you just say, oh, I'm not going to have it, and it's going to get stronger and stronger and stronger, find these replacements. So, final task to do on this. 1, you should have found out the reasons you're emotionally eating yesterday and make a bit of a list for them. I want you to find replacements for these triggers. If you've not got a list, make some things that you think might trigger you. So such as like maybe time of the month, or maybe the menopause, or maybe depression, or anxiety, or boredom, or loneliness, whatever it is, list them out. And then stuff that you can do to find replacements for, okay, so when these triggers kick in, you know what to have. Keep an emotional journal as well. So what one of them is just keeping an eye on your emotions at certain times a day. Could be like 3 times a day or something. A lot of people have different ways of doing emotional journals. I can speak to you personally about this if you want, okay? And if you're really struggling, get some help. Like if you want to work with myself on this, there's a couple of options. You can either work one-to-one or in our groups, okay, or follow us on Instagram or Facebook or things like that. But if you're really struggling, it's something that you can really get help for, especially if it's massively affecting your life, and either it's decreasing your confidence because of the way you look or something like that, or your emotions are everywhere, okay? But look for help, get help with it, okay? Right. So I hope this series has been useful to you. If it has, please send me an email just to let me know how you got on. Send me an email with the replacements you've got, and I can advise on you of any help you need with that. And if you do want to join any of our programs, there's links below in the email that you can just click on and apply for one of our places. Good luck with your emotional eating, and I hope to hear from you soon.